Hello everybody, JVC 1103 here, and welcome back to some more Formula Legends. And well, time to play with another new driver added to the game. We're going to be doing the Tempest Speed Grand Prix today. Vintage circuit, still a long distance. And let's do some, yeah, here it is, early 80s racing. Yeah, some of these drivers do got perks. Not that many. But why not? With the legend himself, Mario Andretti. I do believe this was his last season in F1. With the American Italian here. Gotta be careful on the vintage turn one here. Always evil. And we're off. Ooh, boy. Ooh, boy. Not one, but two pile-ups on the first lap. Seriously, two pile-ups. Sometimes I think I should just try to attempt to do a qualifying. But man, it will make the video longer. But mind, this is a very, for being an indie and arcade racing game, I wouldn't mind that. Right now we're outside the points. Huzzah! Well, I should say that on the modern points, they did add a classic, so that's gonna be wild. I don't know if they implemented that in story mode for the between 90s, I think it was the 80s to early 2000s, which would have the classic point system. And I think vintage was it 6 or 9 points? Because it was definitely under 10 points for the vintage. Ooh. Being a part of that pile up at the start did not help us. But what's the benefactor for us, like I said last time, the tire wear decrease perk. Hopefully we can make this on a one-stopper, as long as it don't rain. And we don't hit turn one, that little wall. Other than that, kinda got a chance at this. Ooh. Turned off penalties like I usually do. I'm just waiting to see what they're gonna do with the game. I know we're a couple weeks away from the physical release of the game. Question is, after this third roadmap, I think the only DLC that's coming with it will be the second track pack. and then everything else is getting ready for online. Outside of the online is going to be the wheel support, which, if I remember correctly, that's two. When this video comes out, it's about, I think it would be mainly the next week. We should get that patch, and that's going to be 2 patches for steering support, from what the roadmap for the summer says. Teammate. No. I'm too close going to turn 1. I'm just going to let him have it for now. Discretion is the better value here. But yeah, really good to finally for consoles if you got a steering wheel. We finally got him. But I'm more of a controller, so I'm just happy to be playing the game. This is why I like not qualifying. Make the race a little more interesting. But the race does kind of get a little easier when you got a driver that has a perk. Especially if it has the tire wear decrease perk. So people are pitting here. This is going to be borderline making it. I'll say borderline because fuel is going to come into question. If I can stay until lap 9, I'll definitely can make this on a 1-stopper. Time's not even halfway yet. The benefits of having literally the tire wear decrease perk. As we're absolutely flying. Set the fastest lap 2 in the race. I would say you're pitting around about lap 8. Right on the cusp of making it a 1-stopper. Even though this is just hard compound. Which I kind of really wonder why the 90s to early 2000s don't have outside of these hard compound, which they did run multiple compounds. Finally hit 50% on the tire wear. It's really good for us right now. We may leave pit road roughly 5th right now. Slowing the game a little bit because our tires are old. This is when I wanted to pit anyway. If we get a maybe to lap 10. Perfect. And if this was medium, we could have done the whole race. But I'm really hyped about seeing Brands Hatch and Imola when those tracks come out. Depending on how many versions, knowing Imola, since they showed that in the summer roadmap, so Imola is coming. It looks like it's going to be maybe the classic at least. And we have seen in the past couple years that Imola did get an upgrade. So that would be interesting if we do see them update Imola. Almost hit it. I do believe Nelson PK count as a good tire management. I think Nelson PK is also an added to this class with this new free content. Fresh tires doing work here. Okay. And looks like the second round of stops are starting. We just took just enough fuel to make it. Little lifting coast here and there. Help the fuel a little bit. Doesn't hurt. But the next race in real life is Monaco. Another race track where this new 50-50 is going to be a problem. I was kind of hyped for 50-50, half engine, half battery, but it has been a complete and utter nightmare. To be honest, I don't even think if they're proposing 60-40 is going to help much either. 70-30 would be a more of a benchmark, to be honest. I'm not saying they shouldn't do it, but we need more. At this point, you got Formula E for all motor. I mean, for all electric. Motor racing should still essentially be, for the most part, the motor. If you want to add a battery, cool to add to that as well, but yeah, just we want to hear the motor. Nothing wrong with electric. Gen 4 of Formula E. I cannot wait to see that. Those races are going to be wild. So coming to start the final lap. Oh! I feel like to be a little too abrupt, just going right on the line. Is that our teammate in second place? Are we gonna 1-2? Are we about to 1-2 this? But PK... Oh, that's gonna be a nasty battle coming to the line. Come on, hold him off. No! Darn it. I spoke too soon about that 1-2. Dang it. At least both cars on the podium, though. That job sucks. Looks like most of this field was the new teams, as you can see from the bottom. Eddie Cheever joined us. Well, Eddie Cheever Jr. joined us, to be precise. But I really do hope if we do get a sequel, we actually get a proper version where we get all calls on track with some more new teams and more tracks. But for now, that's gonna do it for this video, everybody. I'm JVC1103. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. I post video game content here on the channel between Mondays through Saturdays, and I hope to see you all soon for more gameplay content. Until next time, enjoy your free time, be safe. Well, yeah, you know, the usual. Until next time, later.